All right, welcome to the TheLotus.Space channel. Thanks for coming through for your tarot readings, Zodiac tarot readings. This is going to be for the earth and water signs. I want to start with water though this time. We're going to start with water. All right, let's do Cancer. Not giving a F is better than revenge. I feel that. My Cancer sun is saying yes, because silence is the worst revenge, I want to say. It's not the right way of saying it, but all right, a win-win forecast or win-win outcome is forecasted for you. Another sign got this one as well. I forget which one. Be the person you needed when you were a kid. I don't know why I felt the need to pull that one out. I'm going to give you guys two. It's like almost stop thinking anybody else is going to come to save you. Save yourself, I'm hearing. And stop worrying about how other people treated you. Just let them go. Stop giving them the opportunity to hurt you. Stop holding on to things that don't serve you. Just let it go. Stop lurking. Stop searching. Stop all of that stuff. Just let it go. Stop driving yourself crazy with the rose-colored glasses on, and just let it go and move forward, because there's something so much better coming for you. And I think by the full moon in Libra, you're going to see exactly why this happened, why you had to let go, why you had to not give an F, why you had to walk away and be that person for yourself, because so much better is coming for you. And quite frankly, when you walk away and don't steep down to a lower vibration of revenge, and you keep focusing on yourself and working on yourself, when you have that big level up, that in itself is enough revenge. People watching you level up, people watching you enjoying life, having a great life, having great things and enjoying life, that in itself is enough revenge. Don't let them back in. Oh, I felt the need to say that. And this could be friendships, love. This is just family. It's just anybody. Because this is the general section. Yeah, be patient with yourself, okay? I feel like recently you've had a lot of truths come to you. A lot of you are intuitive, so you felt a lot of things, but you never had the concrete evidence, and now you have it. Now you have the concrete evidence of everything that you felt being true, and now it's releasing that. Now it's letting go. Now it's forgiving yourself for allowing things to occur for so long, and allowing yourself to go through this healing so that you can step into your abundance. It's transmuting that energy, transmuting that pain, that hurt, into things that are going to be beneficial for you and your family, or just for you if it's just you, and moving forward, because that's where you need to be. And I think intuitively, your gut, your intuition has been telling you for a long time, it's time to walk away from this, or it's time to leave this job or this person or this friendship. And now you have the evidence, and now it's just actually doing that. But now still listening to that intuition when it's telling you the next steps to take, even if they don't make sense. Maybe it's telling you to go on a trip out of state, and you're like, well, I don't have the money for this right now. But they're like, go. Then you meet the love of your life there. That kind of situation. All right, let's do love. Yeah, there was some truth in love as well. It's like there's a truth around a soulmate, it feels like. Some clarity came in around the direction that you're meant to go in. It's almost like somebody that you may have thought in the past was a soulmate. You might be looking at them now, and in the past, like, this really broke you, and now they really came into your life, but now you're getting the truth of, wow, this person was never, like, why did I put them on a pedestal? They were never on my level. Clarify more. But I think that truth coming in is now bringing in a soulmate energy, or you might have already now are in a relationship and a past person's coming back, and you're looking like, wow, I'm so glad I didn't settle, because look who I have now. And if you don't have that person yet, it's coming in soon, and you're going to have that same feeling of, I'm so glad I didn't settle, because look what I have now, and look how much better this is. But it's just a matter of releasing yourself from the past, releasing yourself from the pain, not allowing the past to continue forward into the new you, which is also meaning not to keep picking the same types of people that hurt you in the past. Like no more playboys, no more flashy people, no more, I don't know, like criminals, like whatever it is that you like no more of that, because this soulmate is going to be completely different from the person, these people that you dated in the past. Yeah, for sure. Don't get stuck in your head, because I feel like for those that haven't, for those in the connection or not, so if the person's here, you might be questioning, is this the one? Will it last forever? It just feels so different, and sometimes I'm a little confused because I'm not used to somebody loving me this way or how they love you. It's really getting to know this new person and how they love, and not getting stuck in your head because it's different from what you had in the past. Or if you're still single, it's not allowing the past to make you feel like, I'm never going to find love. I don't want love. Leave me alone. I'm not trying anymore. I'm done. I don't want to do it. Not giving up, right? Because this person's right around the corner. Or just being like, oh, everybody's going to hurt me. Everybody's evil. Nobody cares. Like, don't get into that, stuck in that perspective, in that mindset, because you can free yourself from this. Like, you could literally walk out from you're not in a prison. You could walk out from that. You just have to free yourself from the mental imprisonment you're in and allow yourself to start this new, look at that Empress, allow yourself to start this new chapter, this new beginning, and stand in your power. So there's something beautiful. A soulmate is coming into you, somebody that's going to love you deeply, but they're very different from anybody you've ever dated in the past. So just be aware of that, because that's going to, it's almost going to trigger you, because you're going to be like, whoa, why is this person, like, maybe you're used to people just not texting you all the time, or not reaching out, or barely talking to you, and this person's going to be like texting you all the time and all on top of you and want to hang out all the time, and you're like, whoa, like, give me some space. But they actually like you, they actually care for you, so don't be standoffish to that. All right, Cancer. Like, subscribe, share, and if you would like a personal reading, TheLotus.Space. All right, let's look at Pisces. The moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts feeling like one. I'm going to give you two, too. It's funny because they came on the same, for some reason. Something with a notebook. Maybe you need to start writing, Pisces, you need to start writing out your feelings. Like, set a timer for 12 minutes and just write everything out. Let the timer, when it goes off, stop writing. Even if you have nothing to write, just write, I don't know what to write right now, whatever it is coming to your mind. Read that back to yourself and then burn it and release it. You can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. There's really a need for you to change, which is why I feel like writing will be a positive, because you can release all that negativity, release it, and then start focusing on the positive. You have to find a way to release that, whether it's through poetry or painting or writing. It feels like writing because of the notebook style. But oh, wrong cards. They're going to start with general. So let's do general. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goals, so don't give up yet. It might just feel like you haven't reached the goals you wanted to. You feel like you're putting in a lot of work but not getting anything back from it, but it's coming. Don't give up just yet. Have the strength to keep holding on to your goals. Keep going after them. Keep taking those baby steps towards it. Even if you keep getting hit with obstacles or things that are trying to block you, plow through them. Because this is meant to be this goal, this job, whatever it is, you're meant to have this level up. But it's just going to take a little bit more time. It's like almost like you're being tested of, do you really want this? Or are you going to give up? A lot of people give up before they get, it's like, I'm seeing that meme where it's the guy mining for gold. And there's two of them, the one on the top and the one on the bottom. And the one guy gives up like right before he reaches the gold, which is your goal. And the other guy gets to it because he went a little bit further. It's that kind of mentality when it comes to whatever you're trying to create or grow in your life. All right, let's look at love. Okay. You guys have a new start coming. So if you're with somebody, you may have met somebody recently. Leo energy coming through strong here. Or fiery energy. You might have recently met somebody. And I feel like this person, so if you met somebody, if you're with somebody, this person helped you get out of your head. You might overthink or get stuck in your head a lot. And now you're with somebody that helps you work through that. It's like you guys are good at balancing each other. For others, you haven't met this person yet if you're single. But you're going to know this person is for you when you're authentically like vulnerable yourself and you let them see your minds, or that you're overthinking 10:10 on the clock. And they're going to be the ones that calm you down. They're going to be the ones to bring you, to level you out. Like sometimes you might get too over involved in your emotions, and they're going to be the one to ground you and to remind you of what's now, and not just the worry of the future, the past, or everything else. They're going to bring you back to now. It does feel like it has a lot to do with your own inner thoughts. Allowing whatever happened in the past, or allowing the pain from the past to affect how you give love or how you love. This person is going to be very different from anybody you ever dated. They're going to make you feel very secure. They're going to be very loving, nurturing, affectionate, whether you're with them now or they're coming in. But it's somebody that's going to make you feel secure, for sure. And it's coming, so give it time. It's coming. I want to say by... I have the full moon coming out, which I know we have a full moon in a couple days. So there might be some clarity around that, or it could be the next full moon. And again, these are timeless. So whenever you listen to it, it's going to be whenever that next full moon is. Okay. All right. Like, subscribe, share. If you want a personal reading, TheLotus.Space. Let's do Scorpio. Okay, 3 ways to fail at everything in life. Complain about everything, blame others for your problems, never be grateful. Okay. Confidence is key. New moon in Leo. So there could be some revelation around the new moon in Leo. The next new moon in Leo. Oh, wrong cards. General message for Scorpio. Standing in your power. I feel like there's this big energy around you right now of being very confident, and standing in your power, knowing what you can create, knowing what you can achieve. And not letting anybody stop you. I think that's the biggest part, is that a lot of times other people put their burdens, their dramas, their weight onto you. And right now you need to say, no, I'm focusing on my own stuff, and get busy with what you need to get done. Just remember not to allow other people. It's almost like I feel like you're in a very positive place, but those people that are in a negative place are coming to you for guidance, and you might be carrying their energy. So it's taking you away from that positive light. So just being positive and being grateful for how far you've come so far and what you've created and where you're going, is really important. Okay. Let's do love. All right. Love for Scorpio. We're trying to find balance. It's like it almost feels like you're trying to juggle love and life, or your love and family, or love and 2 things, and it's hard, because it's like almost, you're not trying to mix 2 areas of your life right now. Maybe in love you're with somebody, but it's very new, and you're not sure if you're ready to introduce that into your whole life yet. And that in itself, maybe this person really wants to be a huge part of your life now, and you're like, well, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I think it's too soon. Like, it doesn't feel right. It's too much. For others, it could be that you're in a relationship and this person wants more time from you, and you're like, well, I have to do this. I have to take care of the kids. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do that. I got to help this person. And you just feel like you're drained. Like, you don't have the time, the energy to do it. And it's kind of making you feel like, or for others, if you're not in a connection, it just feels like no matter what you try to make work, it doesn't pan out. And it feels like a lot of disappointment around this, and not being able to make this happen. But there's somebody coming in. Your hard work's paid off. It almost feels like anybody that didn't, in the past, if it didn't work out, it didn't work out for a reason. If somebody tried to rush you to move in, or rush you to be with them, or rush you to introduce you, or whatever it is, or want to be on the phone with you 24/7, and it just didn't flow with what you wanted, it was for a reason, because you have this person coming in. You have somebody that's stable, somebody that knows about you, somebody that's willing to take it slow with you and grow and expand this. And somebody that's also about their own money. So they are working on their own goals and achievements. So they're not going to have as much time as some of these people that don't do anything with their lives have, if that makes sense. So if you're with, it's either if you're in a connection right now and it doesn't sound like this person, I don't think this is the right connection for you. Because the person that you're going to be with is somebody that is like this, that has those qualities. They might be a little bit older, but they're definitely somebody that's very driven. They're very much somebody that's more of the provider. Like, they want to take care of you type of thing. But they're willing to take it slow and to grow with you slowly. There's no rush, I'm hearing. All right, Scorpio. Like, subscribe, share if you want a personal reading, TheLotus.Space. All right, let's do Earth. Let's do Virgo. Rise above the F-headedness. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's time for a change when it comes to your finances, your career, the way you make money, because this feels like general, but it feels more so around your finances. The way you're going is going to lead you into a barrel of crabs that you can't get out of. So it's time to make a shift towards a new direction or a new way of getting money, or a new job. Like, it could just be that this job doesn't make you happy. So it's time to shift, to grow, to change. It's time. It doesn't mean like tomorrow go quit your job, because this is about making a 12-month plan. Like, okay, if you don't like a job, well, I don't want to be here in a year. So what's my goals? What steps am I going to take to make sure that I won't be here in a year? Am I applying for jobs? Am I going back to school? What am I doing to change this? One more card. I might want to come out. There we go. Yeah, be careful with the devil at the bottom. It just feels like tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. And they're going to keep coming down until you make this change, this adjustment. It almost feels like you're addicted to the lifestyle. But this lifestyle isn't good for you. It's like you're being puppeteered. Or to the comfort, the comfortability, or the stability that it provides you. It's either a lifestyle that's more fast, or one that's like just provides you with finances and the security that you want or you require. Oh shoot, sorry. But it's not good for you. Like, it's really not. There's something better, but you have to be willing to change and adapt it. That's better. Change and adapt it so that it doesn't take you all the way under. I feel like you see the signs. There's a lot of unexpected obstacles that keep coming up. You see the signs, but you have to be willing to change it. You'll see how long you stay in it. The longer you stay in it, the harder it is going to be to get out of it, it feels like. Tell me about love for Virgo. A commitment. Oh, no. I feel like you got into a commitment that you thought was completely different from what it actually is. I feel like you were blinded by manipulation. It could have been with money. It could have been with status. It could have been with multiple things. And I think deep down, you know, you need to move away from this. This feels like something that was a newer connection, or a newer, like you tied the knot like more recently, I would say. I would say like spring to summer. Or that realization came to you about this person not being who they portrayed themselves to be. But either way, it feels like you got into a commitment because you were manipulated by status, money, how the person looked. And now you're realizing that this is really toxic and you need to move away from it. It's causing you more pain than good. But it's up to you to make that adjustment, because there is like another, you know, it's funny because it almost feels like there might have been two options that you had and you chose the wrong option, or more than two options, but it's like there's these two cups and she has the one and left the one there. It was like the wrong choice. You took the easier route, or the shinier one. But really the shininess was fake, whereas the diamond in the rough was the one that you actually needed. All right, like, subscribe, share. If you want a personal reading, TheLotus.Space. Let's do Capricorn. Exhale the BS. Exhale the BS. What does Capricorn need to know? Okay. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So by the next full moon in Capricorn, there's going to be an ending for you, or you finally releasing things that just aren't good for you or aren't meant for you. You're coming out as your own energy too. Oh my, it's stuck on my finger. Wait, that was so weird. The Fool, somebody is trying to cling on to you. So I was going like, it's like something or someone is trying to cling on to you. So be careful about making impulsive decisions. Impulsive decisions aren't good for you. It's okay for you to go forward optimistically, but make sure that you evaluate the situation, evaluate the person before you just charge forward. 2222 was on the clock. So before you just go charging forward, make sure that you're evaluating the situation and not just making impulsive decisions that are going to end up making things tougher or causing more obstacles for you. Whether that's love, justice is at the bottom of the deck, so be careful of lawsuits or something with prison and lawsuits or legal issues. I think you need to be careful about being too optimistic and too impulsive about the way you move or the things you do, because it could cause some kind of legal issue. Be careful how you're moving in the next couple months up until the next full moon Capricorn. It's like, I'm also hearing like, it's almost like, well, I just got to do it. I need it right now. Let me just do it. But something deep down is telling you, no, I shouldn't do this. And then you do it anyway. Love. Oh, interesting. I mean, love doesn't look bad. Oh, just kidding. You know, it's funny because I'm going to put this here. I feel like you are really trying to be grounded and stable and bring in the love that you desire, working towards the love you desire, having that passion, having that commitment, having somebody that can give you everything that you would be willing to give them, because it feels like you are a giver. But it almost feels like, are you trying to create this with the wrong person? Are you trying to create this long term? Because in the Nine of, it's too many women involved here. Air signs, earth signs. It's almost like, are you trying to make somebody love you how you love them, when you know that this is just not going to give you the long term that you desire? It's just going to give you headache. I think you need to take a step back and evaluate, whether you're single or in a relationship, evaluate if this person really gives you everything that you need right now, or would they have to change in order to give that to you? And if they're not giving you what you need right now, or they haven't been, it's one thing if it's like one little argument, but if it seems consistently that you're dealing with the same problem over and over again, that's when you need to ask yourself, am I better off single? Am I better off waiting for something that will be long-term and bring happiness? There seems like a lot of passion here for sure. But you're not reaching the 10 of Pentacles. You're reaching the 7, and at the bottom you have in your head the stuck. Like it's like you're stuck at this point, and now somebody's not giving to it the same way, or you don't want to anymore either. Exhale the BS. All right. I hope that helps. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. If you want a personal reading, TheLotus.Space. All right, my last sign is going to be Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Maybe you literally can even. Maybe you literally can even. A lot of this is coming out a lot for a lot of different signs. Confidence is key. So the new moon Leo, there might be some big, but adjustments are required. There might be big, you might see a big change around new moon and Leo. You might realize if you look back to this time from that new moon, how much you've changed. But there's really this need for you to be more confident and realize your worth. I feel like you're allowing things that are just not for you. It's almost like you're maybe others' opinions, or it's like you're in your head though. Like you're really overthinking generally in your life certain situations, whether it's a job, a person, friendships, whatever it is, you're overthinking everything. And how did I get here? Why am I here? Why do I not feel happy? Or why am I not achieving the goals that I want to achieve? And what can you do to change that? This overthinking is definitely affecting your confidence, and you're feeling as if you can do it, which needs to change. There needs to be an adjustment with this so that you can move forward and have the happiness that you want, have the goals and the white picket fence or whatever it is that you truly desire, so that you can have all of those things. So really there's this need to focus on not allowing your overthinking to affect your confidence right now. It feels like especially so right now. It doesn't feel like you struggle with this. Maybe you have periods of struggling with this, right? But right now you feel like you're struggling with it a lot. All right. Love for Taurus. Oh. Oh, we got a story. Oh, let's read the story. Okay, so have patience with yourself. I think you need to realize how much of a boss you truly are and how worthy you are of the love that you desire or seek. I feel like there's somebody around you that this truly isn't giving you, or wasn't giving you, what you desired. And if you haven't already, some of you may have already stepped away from this person and started something new that has a lot of passion and joy and communication and clear communication and understanding. For others, you're still stuck on the past, and you need to be patient with yourself as you continue to show people that you're worthy and not accepting just anything into your life. And that's when this person, there's going to be somebody that comes in that brings a lot of passion, Cancer energy here. A lot of passion, a lot of communication, a lot of joy. But it's like this communication is going to come in when you start setting clear boundaries and letting people know that you're not going to accept anything. And you're not to be played with. Even if it doesn't end up coming in from the person you want it to come in with, you don't care, because you're setting clear boundaries and not allowing less anymore. But be patient with yourself as you go through this, because there's definitely a little bit of a needing for healing and realizing your worth and being confident that you're able to bring this into yourself and have that happy ever after. For those that already have moved away from this person, you're with somebody that is a very good communicator, that brings a lot of passion and brings you a lot of happiness. They know your worth and they're not willing to lose you at all. That person loves you. All right. So like, subscribe, share. And if you want a personal reading, TheLotus.Space. Thank you.